Hey there, this is Kamna Jain from Team Digital Deepak and welcome to the next video of Digital Marketing Tools Mastery. In today's video, we will be covering Anchor. So Anchor is a podcasting tool and it's available on the desktop as well as your mobile phones as an app. So in today's video, we will be seeing an overview of the entire application, setting up an account, creating your new podcast and publishing your episode after you edit it. We will also see how you can share it on multiple platforms such as Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and many more. Before we actually go ahead and see everything else, one important point to keep in mind is to publish it on multiple platforms. It's important that you update your podcast name, description, cover art for your episode, and at least publish one episode with a title. So let's go to the website and we'll be having a look at how you can make your podcast using the web version. Let's have a quick look at the features which are offered. So as it is said here, it is absolutely free. That's right. You have no cost to bear, and the best part is you can monetize it if you're in the United States. There are paid subscriptions and you can earn revenue from your podcast. You can podcast with your friends, inviting them, and in fact, even via getting their recordings and uploading it. And we will be seeing that in the episode builder. You also can see the analytics, and as we discussed, record it from your mobile phone. You have various editing tools. We'll get into this in details in the video. And there are multiple creation tools again, which is allowing you to use voice notes again and existing audios, using transitions, adding effects, and seeing transcribed videos. So this is the channel we have for Digital Deepak, and let me just quickly begin by showing you how you can update your settings. So you can begin by editing or updating the podcast name. And once you're done with that, you can include the podcast description. Here, ideally, you should begin by writing about yourself. So, for example, hi, my name is Deepak Kanakraju. I'm a digital marketing trainer, consultant, author, and speaker. After that, you should tell your listeners what is it that they can expect in your channel, podcast, episodes, whatever you want to call it. So follow my channel to gain value bombs about digital marketing, entrepreneurship, and inspirational interviews with stalwarts of various industries. So it's pretty clear that if you're looking for value in digital marketing, entrepreneurship, plus interviews with pioneers in different industries, you can tune into this channel. The third thing you need to take care of is your cover art. Now, when it comes to this, there are a lot of options. You can search a photo from Unsplash. You can also let Anchor choose one for you on their own, or you can go ahead and upload a customized image, as you can see here, which is the Digital Deepak logo, for yourself as well. Now, just choose your category. Enter the handle you want for your podcast channel. Here you can update the color. Now, if I have to show you where the color is visible, let me go to dashboard, get the public URL and open the link as to how it would look to the public seeing it. So this is my URL, and here if you see, you'll see in the background that there's a blue color, right? So this blue color comes from here, and you can update the hexa code for getting the background color of your choice. Here you put in the website, your name, your email ID, connect your Twitter handle to connect your Twitter account, Instagram, YouTube channel, and Facebook account as well. So these are the basic settings, and just click on save. Once that's done, you can go ahead and start making your first podcast. So first, click on new episode, and this is the dashboard that you will reach to be able to create your podcast. Let's have a look at the first option, which is record, which says capture audio right from your browser. This means that if you use this particular option, you will be recording the audio right here, right now from this interface from your desktop or laptop. One thing you need to remember is the maximum amount of time for an audio clip at one stretch is 30 minutes if you're using the desktop version. As you can see here, it shows a notification of 30 minutes there. Once you click on start recording now, and if you use the mobile version, the same option offers you 1 hour to create one segment. The next option is voice messages. Now, Anchor allows its listeners to send a voice message to the podcast owner, and once you receive any message, you will be able to see them here to include them in your podcast. This is the library, which shows all the different audio files that you have uploaded, processed, and used in any of your episodes. So this is the library, and these are some transition effects which you can add in between segments. So what I will be doing in the next step will give you clarity on what a segment is. So in between various segments, you can add these transition effects. So in this video, we will go ahead by uploading an already existing audio file. So I will click here and I will be able to upload the audio file. Now this particular audio file is actually a conversation which I had with Deepak sir, and this is the entire interview which we will be publishing on this channel, where you will get information about email marketing, how you can get started, why do you need it, who needs it, and other such information. So let it load, and once the processing is done, you can go ahead and edit it. So in this step, what we will do is we will split this audio file into two segments. So I want to split it at 1 minute 9 seconds because that's where the introduction ends and the podcast begins. So I will click on split here. That's all. The audio file is broken down to two segments. So I will click on save and split. And as you see, it will just process again. So once the processing is over, you can see that the audio file is available in two parts, and each part is called a segment. Now, you can add different transition effects as discussed earlier in between those segments, and what you can also do is in each segment, you can add a different background music. So I have already decided which background music I want for the first segment. So it says cheerful glass beats. So what I'll do is I'll click on this option. I will go to cheerful, and then I will click on glass beats. To hear how it sounds with my audio file, I will click on preview with your audio. And once that's done, all that is to be done is to be clicked on apply. And the background music will automatically be integrated with the voice. And for the second segment, I would like something called Tropic. So I will again go to background music, find beats, go to Tropic, and click on apply. So again, it will just take few seconds to process, and that's all. The podcast will then be ready to be published and will be set. So meanwhile, what I can show you is the analytics bit. If you go to your dashboard and just scroll down once it loads, you will see that you can see an analysis of the plays of your episodes, which are the top performing episodes, and where the listeners are from, the geographic bifurcation, which platform has the podcast been played on, and the gender of your audience, and the age. So these are the analytics that Anchor actually provides, which are pretty useful. And let's just wait for the processing to end. So as you can see that we can just click on save episode, and our episode with the various segments will be ready. So this is where we need to update the title and the description. One point of caution here is, though there are these editing features provided by Anchor, they are only available on the desktop version. So when you view them on the mobile phone, it all appears as plain text. So it's best to avoid any editing until Anchor actually updates the application to support the editing as well. And it's also advisable to keep the text minimal, because if you start writing a paragraph from here, though to you it will appear that it's beginning after this space, but in the app, when your listeners view it, it will start from here. So it's all in one paragraph, one after the other. So just always try to keep it minimalistic. And here you can update the cover photo for the particular episode. Here you can add the season number, episode number, and just click on publish now. That's all. So your podcast is now going to be ready. One more thing you need to know is about the distribution on various platforms. So if I go back to the dashboard, you will see that it says that the podcast is available on 7 platforms as of now, right? But what will happen is this process will begin for you once you publish your episode, and slowly, one by one, Anchor will do the auto verification. And if you want to see your URLs, you can go to distribution and get the links for the different podcasts on various platforms. So that's all you need to know to actually go ahead and make your first podcast. And in this video, we saw all the features Anchor has, how you can edit it, create your first episode, publish it, and even distribute it on various platforms. I hope this video was helpful and you will definitely go out there, sign up on Anchor, and start making your podcast with your area of expertise and knowledge. I will see you in the next video. Thank you and bye bye.